Thank y'all for tuning back in to your favorite channel, Pelican Bay Dog Talk and News for the day, giving it to you the way I always do, fair and unbiased. Some gonna like it, some ain't. Man, y'all hit that subscribe button. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that like button up. Don't forget to drop down in the comments like your brothers and sisters always do. Salute to all the brothers down there in the chat. Salute to all the sisters down in the chat. Salute and peace to all the bulldog and dog lovers from across the world, from one side of the country to the other side, one side of the globe to the other side. Got some dog news for today. Let's get into it. I'd like to welcome everybody back for the starters. Okay, now, give y'all that dog news. I want to say big salute to all the bulldog channels, all the dog channels from one to the other, from the next to the next. From all the bulldog channels that's just starting up, doing their things. Salute to all y'all. Big shouts out to all y'all. Great luck to all y'all. We about to get into some dog news and dog talk. Some dog news and dog talk. Let me ask y'all a question, man. Sometimes I have to sit back and think, because I was hollering at one of my brothers, and I'm just going to be honest with y'all, I have fun with this dog stuff a lot when I get on these dog shows and say certain things and do certain things, but a lot of that stuff I ain't with, At the end of the day, I got goals in mind, The dog stories to me is not a goal. The dog stories is telling stories, basically. I have a goal in mind, and the thing is, it don't bother me if this brother's doing this, or this brother channel doing this, or this brother channel making this. It don't bother me because I have my own goals, and it doesn't involve any other channel. So that's why when if I'm talking trash about somebody or anything like that, it's not to get likes for my channel. It's only in defense or only in offensive mode, going back and forth. Because at the end of the day, I never went at nobody's channel to get my likes boosted up. I just did it the hard way. I went out and did it the hard way. A brother might say, I got content like this. I don't mind you saying that. If I had content like yours, we on YouTube, it is what it is, But one thing about it, this community is too small for brothers to try to use that universal YouTube tactic. And the dog community is too small. It's not like I said before, it's not like the rest of them communities. It's too small. And it's just the fact that when I was hollering at my homeboy, I told him, I said, yo, I'm going to go hard for the rest of this year, my man. I'm going hard for the rest of this year, bro. But I'm going to switch it up, at the end of the year to a different niche. But I had to sit back and think for a minute because I'm doing something that I started, That dog news, I'm in my lane, when I'm doing that. But the thing is, some folks just got to understand, when you have to do certain things, you have to do certain things. Life don't stop. Time don't stop. Keep on moving. Keep on doing what you got to do. But I ain't going to stay stuck on that too long. I'm just going to give it to you like this right here because we got some dog news today. First, I got a dog fighting bus. Got a dog fighting bus. But first, we're going to talk about two brothers that were locked up. And I'm going to talk about this for a second, before we get into that dog fighting bus. Talk about this for a second. Two brothers that was locked up, and you wouldn't believe what they was locked up for. You wouldn't believe what they was locked up for, but we're going to talk about it. But I'm going to let y'all hear the computer voice, and then we're going to get into that thing.
Two Northport brothers were arrested after a gruesome video circulated of them watching a puppy get its ears cut off at their home. In July, Police received a video from the PETA organization that showed a small pit bull getting its ears cut off without the use of anesthesia. The dog was seen in the video losing an enormous amount of blood from the cutting. According to the Northport Police Department, both brothers, Merald, 24, and Matthew, 28, Onyemichi watched the incident happen in their home and refused to help the dog while it suffered. On Monday morning, police searched a home in the 4000 block of Baines Road where the suspected animal cruelty occurred. Merald and Matthew were arrested and were both charged with one felony count of aggravated animal cruelty. A third person seen in the video cutting the dog's ears off has not yet been identified at this time. The dog survived the illegal procedure and 4 other dogs were removed from the home. They are now in the care of Sarasota County Animal Services. Merald and Matthew have a $50,000 bond and will not be allowed to have animals in the future.
Now my dog brothers and my dog sisters. See, now this is a situation where probably at least 7 out of 10 dog men across the country, done witnessed dogs being ears clipped. Because the thing is, out of all the dogs in America, over 75% of them was clipped without going to the vet. It's just they wasn't on video doing it on social media. Went on video doing it on social media, and PETA is a motherfucker. You see, I'm almost certain no dog man or woman would have looked at that as cruelty, no matter if there was a pit bull person or another type of person. If they would have know what's going on. You see, when you word these articles, when you put out, they said what they said. Brothers arrested for cutting dog ears, watching dog ears be cut or something like that. It's like they were saying that, the blood was gushing out and they wasn't doing nothing to this and that and this and that. But at the end of the story, the dog is still living. The dog is still healthy, because that's what them brothers or boys knew what was going to happen. The dog was just getting his ears clipped. And they was going to throw some cotton powder on it, some Vaseline on it, some of that baby powder or something on it. You got blood clotting powder. They was going to throw some of that on it to stop the blood. They know what they was going to do. It's just the fact that video got to the wrong people. Video like that shouldn't have never been on YouTube. Some things you just gotta know when it comes to these dogs, man. These folk just they'll go overboard with it. They'll go overboard with it, even down to the breeding and stuff like that, man. They'll go overboard with all that type of stuff. So at the end of the day, what we learn from this, you really got to be careful out there. A lot of things that, like I said before, that's been part of Americans' pastime, is illegal now. A lot of things, a lot of them activists, they really put overboard, and they really go overboard to make it seem worse than what it is. You just gotta mind your own business, stay in your own lane, and understand everything ain't for everybody to see, everything ain't for everybody to know. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't take it the same way. Even down, like I said, to about the breeding, anything, man. You see, back when the brother Joe Button was doing the AI breeding with his little, I think he had pocket dogs or something, or Frenchies or something. Like, they made a big deal about that. About him, how you got to do the AI breeding. And it just, some people's minds is just not meant for certain things. Everybody, especially like them activist people, you know what I'm saying? They really trying to, put you in a label whenever, or put you in a category and label you a certain way, whenever you do something that they don't like. It don't even got to be nothing that the police have a problem with. Half the stuff the police don't even have problems with. Them PETA people make them have a problem. Make them have a problem. But like I said, they just popping back up now. They disappeared from Canine Lifeline Rescue. They ain't pop up for none of that. None of them rescues that had them 200 dead dogs, they didn't pop up for that. They popped up for the bro down there in Gaston, North Carolina. And they popped up for this. They ain't popping up for none of the other stuff, though. Let's see if they pop up in Barbara Wibble court case, because she got a court case going on this October. You know, it said October she going to trial. And who gonna give it to you? Nobody but PB Canines. If I can give it to you live, I will. You see, I'm gonna show you. You know what I'm saying? Why they hate the dog so much. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, baby. At the end of the day, I'm gonna show you why they hate the dog so much. PB Canines give it to you, man. Fair and unbiased, raw and uncut. Some gonna like it, some ain't. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. But let's move on, man. Let's move on, because we see you gotta watch what you're doing with them cameras, and watch what you're showing when it comes to what you think is right and what somebody else think is wrong. You know, because what you might feel like is right is what they're gonna feel like is wrong, and it depends on where you stand at with the laws is how the situation gonna get handled. You know what I'm saying? And you know, most of them laws will have that ear cut and stuff as some type of illegal activity. So, you know, if you want your dog's ears clipped, you may just have to go to the vet, man. You may just have to go to the vet. You know, you heard it first though, PB Canines. But let's keep this thing moving, because CEO, yeah, we got another dog fighting bust. Guess where it's at, boys? Guess where it's at, my ladies? Hit that like button down there in that chat, man. Hit that like button down there in that chat, because they ain't gonna give it to you like this right here. You know, that's why they want me. That's why they want me gone. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I gotta give it to you. Satellites from outer space. Things be rolling up, man. I tell you what though. Guess what we going at today, fellas? Guess what we going at today? We still there. We still there. Most South Carolina. We got another dog fighting seizure, dog fighting bust in South Carolina. Lancaster, South Carolina. And all this is a part of that same stuff that's been going on for the past year. And that's what the news people say. You know what I'm saying? That's what the news people say. You know, who gave it to you first? You know what I'm saying? Who gave it to you first? Drop down in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Drop down in the chat. All I want to thumbs up. All I want to know is who gave it to you first. 30-some more dogs seized in Lancaster, South Carolina. Oh, I see that in the Rock Hill News. You know what I'm saying? I see that in the Rock Hill News. I told y'all about Rock Hill area. Them boys football players. You know what I'm saying? Football stars. When they took control of the dog game, you see what happened? You see what is going on? Y'all boys should have just kept them football players and stuff over there, man, and been on the low with them dogs. Y'all boys come out the closet with them dogs in that area, boy. Y'all been kicking up dust for the last year. Everybody losing their dogs. Dealing with the Carolina Classic. Them boys wasn't even at the Carolina Classic and they still losing their dogs. Damn, everybody should have went to the Carolina Classic if that was the case. If they gonna know they gonna still lose their dogs anyway. Them boys mad because they rigged up a 15-man show and everybody ain't lose their dogs. Now everybody's still losing their dogs. 30-something more. Oh, man, we talking fresh off the press. Fresh off the press. You know, it is what it is. I ain't showing no videos. Last time I showed a video of the cameraman inside the square. That what got me. You know what I'm saying? No videos today, but I'm definitely going to give you that news the way I always do. Fair and unbiased. Lancaster, South Carolina. Midlands. You know, Midlands. 30-some dogs, but let's listen to it, because we're going to talk about it some more. Salute to all my brothers down there in the chat. You know, don't forget to hit that like button. Let's get into this video.
Lancaster, SC. Authorities seized 31 pit bulls in Lancaster County in September as part of an ongoing investigation into dog fighting in South Carolina, police confirmed. The dogs were found September 21st at locations on Pinta Drive and Great Falls Highway, according to a statement from the Lancaster County Sheriff's Office. The area is south of Charlotte and southeast of Rock Hill. Federal officials confirmed to McClatchy that around 120 dogs were seized around South Carolina the day after 10 search warrants were served, the state newspaper reported. Officials have not released if there have been any arrests. In Lancaster County, 22 of the dogs, along with weapons, were found at the Pinta Drive site, authorities said. 9 dogs were taken from Great Falls Highway location, authorities said. The dogs were described by sheriff officials as American Pit Bull Terriers. The dog seizures from September 21st in Lancaster were part of an ongoing federal probe, the sheriff said. These 2 search warrants were among many that were served in locations across South Carolina that day related to the investigation, Lancaster County Sheriff Barry Fale said. The investigation involves federal officials from the U.S. Department of Agriculture, ATF and Marshals Service, as well as Lancaster County deputies. The dogs were removed and examined by an outside animal agency official.
Boy, they sure taking a lot of dogs and they ain't locking nobody up. You know, heard they ain't locked nobody up from the last one. And they still ain't. They taking a whole bunch of dogs, though. You know, whole bunch of dogs. Man, I don't know what y'all got going on out there. But I know y'all done told on me. And guess what I know y'all told? That boy be trying to tell you. That boy be trying to tell you. Hey, this is what you call the pit bull version of scared straight. You know what I'm saying? Scared straight. You know, I'll let you see what's going on. Hopefully you change your damn mind and make better decisions, you know. Hopefully you change your mind and make better decisions. Because see, hey, man, boy, ooh, and that thing say it's ongoing. That thing say ongoing. It ain't stop. I told y'all it ain't gonna stop. Hey, I don't know what y'all getting involved with or got involved with that Carolina Classic, but y'all got them heavy boys, them alphabet boys, ATF, FBI, all them brothers involved with it. Y'all in some serious stuff. I told y'all. I told you. You know what I'm saying? I told you. Guns, drugs, all this type of stuff. Dog game, boy, there's something serious going on. Man, I'm gonna tell you, listen here. I heard at one of them shows that got knocked off, you got brothers out there with dope guns. And listen, man, why you need dope and guns and all kind of stuff at the show? You going to have some fun. You know, that's the thing, man. Brothers involving too much stuff with just a little bit of old backyard fun. Too many things involved with some backyard fun, some backyard boogie. Hey, but it is what it is, man. You know, it is what it is. Lancaster, South Carolina. South Carolina balling, hey, Bulldog country. Told y'all it was a Bulldog country. And the thing about it, you know, it didn't say much about the dogs that they took, you know. All you can say is, whatever went down in that Carolina Classic, you know what I'm saying? Whatever went down in that Carolina Classic is what got everybody losing their dogs in South Carolina, you know what I'm saying, over the past year. Everybody that lost their dogs in South Carolina over the past year, you lost your dogs because of them fools and went out there and playing that 15-man show last year. You know what I'm saying? When they went playing that 15, no, I made a mistake. The 15-dog show. You know what I'm saying? When they made that 15-dog show, you know, and got tied all up with them alphabet boys, you know what I'm saying? They are the reason. If you lost your dog in the last year, they are the reason you lost your dog. Now, they part of the reason. The other part is you. You know, you see what's going on. You see how this thing going. You know, you want to jump off the edge knowing it's hard on the bottom. You better hope you can land. You better hope you can land right where you don't, you know, you don't get all broke up. You know what you're getting into before you get into it. There ain't no laughing, fun, and games. You want to be real about it. You know, do it like I do it best, man. Give you that news, fam. You know, give you that news. You know, one thing about it, the Bay gonna do it the Bay way. And shout out to all them PBK9ers out there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the PBK9ers out there. You know, I'm rocking with you. You know, whatever your kennel name, that's what I'm. Whatever your kennel name, I'm rocking with you with your kennel name. We PBK, all us PBK9ers as well. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. Salute to the brother Eli Monster out there. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the brother Eli Monster. Salute to all my Bulldoggers, City Boy Kennels, all them boys, man. Mr. 216, salute to your fam. Appreciate you dropping in yesterday too as well on that video yesterday. Appreciate all them brothers. Tony M, salute to you, my brother. Salute the brother Tony M. Yes, sir. Salute all the Bulldogs, man. You know, you just have to look at this stuff and like I said before, you know, you can look at it, you can ignore it, you can let it go in one ear and let it go out the other. But at the end of the day, when I drop them videos like this, I know even my haters look. You know, even my haters look when I drop these videos, you know, because you never know who I'm talking about, whether it's going to involve something they got going on. You see, they can hate. One thing about it, one thing I know, they can hate from a distance. But when I drop that news, that breaking news, they ain't got to like PBK, but they going to watch that show, you know. So it is what it is. See, we're going to do it like this, right? While everybody laughing, joking around, talking about they dog fighters, talking about they hunters, talking about this, talking about that. Brothers really over here losing their dogs. You know what I'm saying? Brothers really over here losing their dogs. Then when you end up in that situation because you followed up all that BS you was listening to, then you want to come running over here to PBK channel where PBK telling you and giving it to you like he's supposed to be. You know, like it's supposed to be. Like I say, this the Pitbull version of Scared Straight. You know what I'm saying? If you can't see, this is not 1993, 1983. You know what I'm saying? Not even 2003. You know, this ain't them days. If you can't see that, I mean, what is it going to take? I guess it's for you to lose your dogs and you to understand that it's real. And you know what I'm saying? And you to understand then that all that going to the basement, laughing, calling this person name, saying this, about that, ain't talking about nothing that's going to benefit you modern day time. Yeah. When you see then how much time you waste on the BS, you appreciate PBK9 Dog News. You know what I'm saying? But until then, you know, it'll just be the same old. You know what I'm saying? Some people just will pay for a bunch of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know. Now, if you want to talk about dogs, you know, all I know is the CNN satellites from outer space say Red Ace stopped. Red Ace didn't scratch. Say Red Ace lost against one, and the dog that beat Red Ace, he died the next day, you know, but Red Ace wasn't scratched to the dog. That's all the CNN satellites from outer space. They let me know. Say, Red Ace alert. He stopped. He did not scratch. But y'all want to talk about dogs, so we can talk about Red Ace. You know, he ain't scratched. That's all it is to talk about. Ain't nothing else to say about it. You know what I'm saying? Nothing else to say about it. But Red Ace, that ain't going to help you right now. You know what I'm saying? None of that Red Ace talk going to help you right now. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that them boys in South Carolina ain't playing. North Carolina ain't playing either. Y'all's part of that Carolina Classic. A lot of them boys from North Carolina was part of that Carolina Classic. You know, 16-man show, because the area that Rock Hill area and that Midlands is right on the North Carolina, South Carolina borderline. You know, y'all got it hotter than fish grease. You know, hotter than fish grease for all them other brothers. I'm glad I made moves long time ago. And man, how y'all getting them brothers dog took, I know for a fact. You done told them, watch that channel, watch this, watch that, watch this, watch that. But you should have been watching it when I was telling you, you better make a different move. You should have been paying attention. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I can only give it to you fair and unbiased, raw and uncut. You know? Fair and unbiased, raw and uncut, man. That's the only way I can give it to you. You know? And like I said, that's fresh off the press just a few hours ago. Lancaster, South Carolina. Another knockdown. You know what I'm saying? Another knockdown. But you know where you heard it at, man. You know who give it to you best. PBK9, dropping it the way I always do. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay legal out there. Don't forget to hit that like button before you get up out of here. And I'm out.